Hello to my wonderful 1230 class at Pasco Hernando State College. It's been a while, but I enjoyed looking at your last submissions on your missing spring break. That was a lot of fun. Now we're going to get a little more serious. I've just posted for you the problem speech, and this one requires you to submit an outline to me. It's pretty basic. Please follow the template in the announcements tab and give it some thought because people do these speeches a lot of different ways. And I never try to dictate exactly what you decide to talk about, right? So when you think about a problem, of course, there's the low hanging fruit of the coronavirus. Big problem, worldwide problem. But if you think about it, it's also causing personal problems, right? So you can go at this any way you want to. It doesn't have to be corona related. It can be any problem that you're experiencing. And think about it. This one uses what we call the stat study combinations. And this is important because it's required. So listen up. The stat study combinations are simply a way to build your credibility by bringing someone else into the discussion, an expert, a witness, someone besides yourself. So you're not just giving opinions only, you're also helping to build your credibility by using outside sources. And by stats, of course, we mean numbers. And so if we use the coronavirus as an example, because it is low hanging fruit at this point, of course, now we're filled with all kinds of numbers, worldwide numbers, USA numbers, Italy numbers, Florida numbers, Tampa numbers. It never stops, right? So use statistics to try to bring what I call a zoom out, which is a broader perspective than your own, to the discussion. And no number is good unless it has a parent. That's right. Numbers are little kids, but the source, where you got the number, where it came from, is vitally important. So don't just give me a number, combine it and tell me where you got that number. According to the World Health Organization, over 50 million people will eventually be infected by the coronavirus. Okay? You see the difference between that and 50 million people will be infected. Really? Who told you that? Okay? So this is where you need to combine stats and what I call studies or sources. They're always together, like parents and children, okay? Anytime you give me a number, I want to know where you got that number. It's part of an important element, which is building your credibility. So take a look at this. Look at the link that I provided for the speech that you can sort of look at to get a feel for how this assignment goes, because that's important too. I'm giving you 2 weeks to do this. All right, it's not due until Friday the 17th, so it's like 12 days, okay? And the outline does not have to be due until you submit your speech. But you are free to submit that outline to me and ask me any questions and let me provide any help that you may need in constructing your speech. But just know the whole world is available to you here. It can be of something very personal, such as a disease in your family, a feeling that you have, and it can be as worldwide as how the impacts of the virus uh, were felt in Italy. Okay? You don't live in Italy. You're not from Italy. You might not have any family in Italy, but it still might be important enough for you to talk about. So you need to look at how I've structured this. And the most important part is the third part of this, which is to humanize it. That is to put a face on it. So, say we're going with this coronavirus in Italy line. It's not enough just to say, I feel so sorry for those people. You need to find the story about someone in Italy who's been affected personally. Okay? You need to put a face on it. You need to humanize it to make it real, right? Because numbers are cold, but humans are warm. They make it real, and this needs to be real, okay? So there's three elements here. The stat study combinations, the ability to frame it and to describe the problem, and then the ability to humanize it and to make it real. If you have any questions about this assignment, of course, email me, let me know what's confusing you, and stay in touch because I appreciate your feedback as well. Okay? Stay good. I miss you all. Take care of yourselves.